Okay, hello everyone. This is the video about Saramin, the job searching application website. You can say they can help you to land a job in the near future in Korea. One thing is it's a bit tricky to navigate through the website as well as the app, but if you know where to go and a few tips, I think hopefully it will be very straightforward. So let's get into it. So you basically go to this website saramin.co.kr, and then once you are there you need to be making a login. So let me get you through this. Let's say we are logging out. Very fun fact, I actually never applied with the Saramin, but I know quite a bit about it. So let's say we are going to log in with our Google account. So let's say I want to do it with this account. So yeah, so it's basically I've taken information from my Gmail account. So basically you need to fill out these forms, the places that are marked red. So this is pilsu, this is required spaces, and once you're done, so basically this information should be all filled out, and it may take some time to do it, but it's very worth it, because once you complete the application, it will be easier for the employers to know who you are and who they are looking for under this application. Now, very important part here is once you do this, you have to make a verification in Jinghagi. They will send you the email and the verification code here. Once you put your phone, you also do the verification, and again the same thing. So it's all based on verifying whether the information given is correct or not. Now if you go down a bit here, so basically here you need to input your Hakurok-sang, which is educational background, Kyomuro-sang, which is professional background, whether you worked anywhere, and here around this place you want to look at this tree and choose this one. So basically there are three options. They are 처음부터 먼저 받을게요, which means when the potential employers, they look at your application, they want to first get information from your application. So the Saramin will kind of make it unavailable for the employers to see your application in full. So you need once the company sees that you have a potential to be the employer, they will ask the Saramin, the website, to get to your profile. But then every time they do it, they need to ask for your permission. But here, if you choose this one, 연락처 바로 공개할게요, which means I will share my details immediately. What you do is the Saramin will automatically give information to the potential clients. So they will simply get all your details, and they can look through, they can go through your profile and see whether they like you, and then they may give you a call or contact you whatever way possible. So this is very important to do. So once you do this, then you can choose which way you want them to contact you. So you can say 휴대폰, 전화번호, email, but I prefer you to do this because everything is better. So since we didn't input our phone, and our phone it's showing a warning that we didn't have any details that we can be shared. Okay, so let's say we got this one straight. Let's say we got this one all done. Let's go to actual job searching, how you are going to find a job. Now this is the general layout of the website, and you want to go here where it says the place you want to find, and also what jobs are you interested in. Now basically, if you're the person who is about to get a new job, who didn't have any kind of experience, you want to go with what is called 신입 one, which is a person which did not have a prior work experience. So these are the people who basically study, didn't have time to do part-time job and etc. So for them and for the rest of us, it will be easier to go with 신입 one, which is basically going for the as a freshman, as a new worker then, without any kind of prior experience. And it's actually better because sometimes the companies will require you to have a certain qualification, certain certification, and the person who just graduated from university might not have those taken yet. So just go with 신입 one. So the way you do it is, so here you need to choose the industry you want to work with. Now the Saramin unfortunately doesn't have English support, but what you can do is you can simply translate the page and get yourself through here. I'm not gonna translate everything because there's like too much. Just the thing is, whenever you're choosing a thing, I suggest you, because I assume that you learned in the English taught school, and you want your employer to be English speaking, and atmosphere will be English. I suggest you to take 해외 영업, which is foreign business conduct. So basically it's the work, is a job that has English as a part of a requirement. So whenever you go, so for example, let's say 서비스, and then from here so here we found it. So in New York we found 해외 영업. So I'm gonna apply to this, and then I'm gonna tick everything here that says 해외. So 해외 marketing basically means foreign marketing. So it's the marketing which has English in it. Let's see, 해외 영어, 비영어, and then if you are fluent in Chinese, Japanese, German, French, and etc. So you can just tick and go through. Now, once it's done, you want to choose where you want to work. So let's say most of the jobs are in Seoul, but one of my experienced friends told me that if you are looking for a job, for a foreigner, he suggested that the job be searched in in the places that are far from the cities. Those are the places where small or medium-sized companies are, and these companies are really looking for the people who can speak English, who can boost their business. Therefore, from my point of view, if you don't mind being in a remote place, it's better to choose from the places which are quite remote, but which welcome foreigners more than even, for example, megapolises like Seoul or Busan. But that's up to you, of course. So let's say we choose Seoul. Seoul 전체 means Seoul as a whole. So let's say we chose this, and then we go and search. Now, once we want to search, what you want to do is, so you want to see what is here. Now, I suggest you, as I said, you can apply for the 신입 one first, because this is very easy. Try to look here for the signs. So 신입 one, 신입 or 경력. So basically, 경력 means someone with experience, prior experience, and then it says where, and then it says like how long. For example, 정규직, which is permanent, or freelancer, which is freelancer. So basically, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna, once it opens, so since we haven't got a ready resume, so you wanna upload your resume and then press this button. So basically it's done. So once they will review your application, it will all be saved there. I will show it later. So again, as I said, try to look to the works that are basically saying 신입. Otherwise, the jobs like this, 경력, 3년부터 7년까지. So it means, so the experience of 3 to 7 years are required. So basically, this is kind of a job you want to avoid as a fresh graduate. So you want to try to go for jobs like 신입 or Kano. Now, once let's suppose that you already have applied to many of these. You need to keep on the deadlines. For example, these are the date where the deadline for the submission is. So application will finish at this time. This kind of jobs, 내일 마감 means so tomorrow it will be finished. So you want to try to apply as many jobs as possible, and then get a result, get a call for the interview. Because let's say you applied for the internship or for the job, let's say for 100 companies, at least 15, 20 will reply, and if you go to 20 to 15 interviews, at least 5 or 4 will contact you with the job offer. So it just works like that. So you need to keep on doing the job, applying for them. Now once you're done applying, and then you want to take a rest, you need to go to this site and see what is the progress, what is the current status of your applications. So basically we didn't apply to anything. What will happen here is, this is how many response you had, how many is being reviewed, and how many reviews have finished. So basically this is the place all your reviews from the employers is gonna be. So these ones 요청받은 검사, these ones are basically the reviews that asked for requests, but since we agreed to share our details freely, like immediately, so I think nothing will come up here. Now let's say you got reviewed by a company. Let's say you don't know, you never heard of a company. What you can do is you can just simply go to this place, and you can search what companies is doing. So let's say I was reviewed by a company called XYZ. So once I see here, I just go here and say XYZ. What kind of company is it? And then I go here, have a look at what kind of company it is, what they are dealing with, and yeah. So it's basically telling you, giving you a background check for the company you want to work with. Now, I must say that the stronger the 이력서, the stronger the resume, the better it is to get hits. That's why you're gonna try and improve your resume. Have a Korean, at least knowing friends who can support you if you don't understand anything. Now, of course, like if you have any question here, like what you want to put, or you need to input everything here. For example, sometimes it's confusing whether I should apply, whether I should input information about my primary school, secondary school, high school. These kind of things are not needed. The most important thing they are looking for is 대학, which is university, or 대학 one if you are a graduate student. So the most important things here are 대학, whether you are 신입 or 경력, if you have experience before going to applying to this job, you're gonna input that so that you can get more hits. So basically, once you're done. Once you want to save it, basically they don't have save button at the end as we are used to. They have it here. So 이력서 저장, which is to save your 이력서. Or if you want to see how is your progress going, you can just go to see 미리 보기, which means they basically give you the overview of your resume. Now, I really hope that this video helps, and I hope you find it helpful, and if you have any questions, any inquiries as to the layout, as to the direction to the Saramin, you can always go and contact me through Instagram, or you can shoot me a message in the Gmail. I will be available. So till that time, yes, I say bye. Have a good time of the day. See ya.